All right, we are here at East Valley Middle School. This is my East Valley Middle School 6th grade orchestra. All of these folks just started this year, and we're going to be, and I am Ryan Olson, and this is my cameraman, Kaysen. Thumbs up, yes. He's going to be filming us today. All right, Kaysen, why don't you go over where you can see us. All right. So yesterday we kind of gave you guys a little pre-test on dynamics to see how you're doing on dynamics and what you know about dynamics. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about this. And to start with, I've got a pretty good story. You guys all like stories, right? Yeah. Good. Well, I've got a story for you that I'm going to tell you. And as I'm telling this story, just kind of notice. See what you notice about the story, all right?
Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Her name was Goldilocks. She was going through the forest. And as she was walking through the forest, she came up to this giant cottage. Well, instead of knocking like a girl should, she just went ahead and barged on in. And there was nobody home. When she got inside, there was a table, and on the table were 3 bowls of soup. So she went to the first bowl of soup, and she said, "This bowl of soup is too hot." Then she went to the second bowl of soup. She said, "This bowl of soup is too cold." Then the third bowl of soup, she said, "That soup is just right." In the second chair, she said, "This chair is too soft." Then she sat in the third chair. She said, "This chair is just right." Then she decided she wanted to lay down in the bed. So she laid in the first bed. She said, "This bed's too hard." Then she laid in another bed. She said, "This bed's too soft." Then she laid in another bed, and she said, "This bed's just right." Then along came the bears. They came back from their trip, and they found Goldilocks and ate her. I don't know how the story ends, but that. You can give me a hand for that story. So come a little closer so they can hear me too. Maybe stand right here. I don't know if they can hear me all the way back there. All right. By raise of hands, what did you notice as I was telling the story?
The dynamics so whatever the dynamic was, that's how your voice was. It was like on piano, it was quiet. On forte, it was loud.
Okay. Did you hear how she used the word? What was the word she used that starts with a D? Dynamics. Very nice. And dynamics. Let me just explain to you what dynamics means. It means the loud and the soft. Dynamics is loud and soft. And as she said, when I was holding up a card of a certain dynamic, I was speaking with that dynamic. Now, each one of these symbols represents a dynamic of loud or soft. Okay? This one that I started with, this one has 2 P's, and the word that it represents is pianissimo. Can you say that? Pianissimo. Yes, and aha. Every year 6th graders get this and they go pee-pee, ha-ha, pee-pee. Let's get over it, okay? 2 P's. 2 P's mean pianissimo. Okay? Now, the next one that I played, the next one that I showed you was, I showed you this one. 1P is piano. Can you say that?
Piano.
Say for me, piano. Okay? This one, MP, is mezzo piano. Say it.
Mezzo piano.
This is medium loud or mezzo forte.
Mezzo forte.
This one is loud or forte, which in Italian means strong. Say it for me, forte.
Forte.
This one is fortissimo, which is,
Fortissimo.
go ahead.
Fortissimo.
That's nice. Now, good, good. Okay, let me show you a couple things, guys.
got that on camera.
These are some of the roots of these words, all right? First, we showed you that the P means piano, and piano just means soft. Anytime you have the letter twice, it is pianissimo. Issimo means very. So if I have two P's, it's pianissimo. That would mean very soft. Okay? So piano, this would be pianissimo. Anytime there is an M, that M just means mezzo. Say for me, mezzo.
Mezzo.
Now, mezzo. Can anybody tell me what mezzo means? In Spanish, there's a word that's similar to mezzo. It's like media. What does media mean in Spanish?
Medium.
Medium. In Spanish, it's media.
Media.
In Italian, it's mezzo. Say it.
Mezzo.
Mezzo means medium. So if you put like an MP, you would have medium piano or mezzo piano or medium soft. Now, the only other one we haven't done is F means forte. Say that. Forte. Now, if we have two Fs, it's fortissimo. And if we have MF, it's mezzo forte. So now that you guys understand the pieces and the parts, you can see how they fit together. Now, here's something kind of cool. There's two more words. One is crescendo. Can anybody tell me what crescendo means? Crescendo. Yes, increasing, or there's a word that starts with a G-R-O-W-I-N-G. Growing, increasing, yes, getting louder, gradually louder. Okay? Hey folks, there's way too much talking. Way too much talking. Crescendo means growing. The word crescere in Italian is to grow. Is it the same in Spanish? How do you say grow in Spanish? Crecer. Es el mismo. Crecer, crecer. So that helps you remember crescendo. Now there's one more word. So this one's gradually louder. This one is diminuendo. Diminuendo. What is diminish?
Oh, diminuendo
You-
means gradually softer.
Yes. What is diminish?
Small. Not so loud.
Di- Yes, decreasing, dim. The word hey folks, come on. It's not acceptable. The word dim, diminuendo, means gradually getting softer. Dim. Anytime you see dim, diminish, it means smaller. Okay? So diminuendo means getting gradually softer. Okay, so what we're going to do, folks, you're going to play up on the housetop. As you do, I'm going to hold up some signs, and you're going to play this volume level. And I know you're going to be looking at your music, so I'll kind of yell out dynamics. So go ahead. How far are we at?
9 minutes, 30
Okay,
seconds.
let's get our instruments out, please.
Do you want me to stand up and get there?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. And you can kind of get me and them, so stand back here so you can see. All right, folks. Don't start. All right, I'm going to hold up a sign, so this is what we're starting. Piano, what's this?
Pianissimo.
Pianissimo. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Da, 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 da. something to think about. When we play our music, we want to have a lot of that dynamic contrast. Dynamic contrast, who can tell me what that would mean?
It's when the music shifts from one.
Yes, dynamic contrast would mean some sections are really loud and some sections are very soft. Okay? Important for us as an orchestra to learn to do this. Now, as a group tonight, I would like you to take the Burgundian Carol that we're playing, the Burgundian Carol, and write the dynamics by the measure number. So you're going to look through this piece and you're going to find the dynamics. For example, everybody take out Burgundian Carol. Everybody take out Burgundian Carol. You start. We have 12 minutes.
Yeah, in 10 seconds.
You start with a forte, so you'd write measure 1, F, or forte, loud. Then you would write, listen folks, at your next dynamic shift would be measure 5. For violin 1s, you would write F, forte, loud. Every time you have a dynamic or loud or soft marking, you're going to write it down, okay? And we're going to go over that tomorrow. So everybody's going to do that tonight with Burgundian Carol. Let's, are there any questions on that assignment? Yes.
Where are we supposed to mark?
You're going to write it on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, so you'd write measure 1, forte, loud. Measure, okay? Let's play, should we play the Burgundian Carol for our camera? Let's do that. Okay? Knees, please. Knees. Take out Burgundian Carol. Knees. Here we go, folks. Eyes here. Get them up. 1, 2, ready, and dum, 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 and Thank you very much. Push that red button.